Namaste, tic-tac, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This chubby lady goes rolling home. This is the last part. Maybe it won't be. I don't know. I just feel like I left something out in my gypsy rant. Many times I have given her advice. Mia getting a nose job and a chin implant, I don't care about that. Mia, everybody in the world could do whatever they want. Did I think she needed it? No, I think she's very beautiful. But if you did look at her nose, it was a little bit crooked, and maybe that, hurt her from breathing. So you know what? If you want to be more comfortable with yourself, go ahead and do that. She had said on her channel, because I am on her channel. Like, she didn't block me. I don't think I'm blocked on Christy's channel as well. I won't go on Gypsy's channel. I just go on, I just look at it. I'm not following, like I would never give her a sub, But anyhow, now that I said that, they'll probably block me, but who cares? I really don't care. I think that Mia is a very beautiful person. I hope she doesn't get caught up in the money. She said that she did not pay lifestyle, and this is all in my opinion of what I heard and allegedly, okay? And the reason why I could do this is because I just didn't have a baby 4 days ago. But some people say, especially people Generation X, in their 20s and 30s, they say that they go on TikTok even though they just had a baby. They go scroll on TikTok when they are apparently in labor and their account is being hacked. They can scroll on TikTok. Maybe they can. Maybe they can. 'Cause God bless you. They're superhuman, apparently. Sorry guys, I had to get my candle. Because apparently this is not working. So I had to get my candle. This is a prayer candle. There's a lot of names on it and a lot of prayers out there. So I guess what I wanted to say is, yeah, I guess, Gypsy and her minions could continue trying to, get people's comments taken down, get people's videos taken down. But what I'm saying is not harassment. What I'm saying is not bullying. If anything, you're being a bully by taking my stuff down, by accusing me of being a bully. Okay, so what I wanted to say is, when you say things like, look at my body after just 4 days, okay, that makes people who are not in shape, who still have a belly that looks like they're 6 months pregnant, that looks like they have swollen. What happened to me is I had like elephant from the ankles up to my knee, and I was only 24 and then 29, okay? And I know you're 32, but I had all water, so my ankles look like elephant trunks. And the doctor just kept saying, drink water, 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 and lots of liquids, because you need that for the milk, to produce more milk, for the baby to breastfeed. You have to drink a lot of water. And I was also drinking milk back then because I wasn't lactose intolerant yet. I was a little bit, but I wanted to drink it for my baby. So I drank, I think, 1%. And then, yeah, so, like I was all swelled up, all swollen. So by saying, look at my body after 4 days, and not really talking about what was the moment that you held your baby, how did that feel? You should have said that. You should talk about that, Gypsy. What did it feel like when you first held your daughter in your arms? You did not say anything about that. You said what Ken looked like and how Ken plays with the baby. Okay? You did not say anything, any promises. I remember holding my daughter and making her a promise, because I had a fever and she had a fever because she swallowed amniotic fluid. And the birth was very, very hard, 16 hours of pushing. And then they ended up giving me emergency C-section, the rites. The priest had to come and give me the last rites. That's just what they do, because when you go into surgery back in the day, this was 1987. Okay, anyhow, when I finally saw my daughter, because they kept her away from me because I had a fever, and you can't hold her if you have the fever. Then finally my fever was gone and hers was gone, and tears were coming down her face. And I made a promise to always try to love her in the right way and be the best mom that I could be. To nurture her, to make sure she has everything she needs. And that was my promise to her. And I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I was going to try my best to be that person, okay? And so it takes a lot of commitment, and people were waiting to hear about your first hold of your baby. Yeah, you could say, oh, she's cute, she's this, she's that, but we didn't hear anything really intuitive, okay? And if you want to keep that away from people, that's fine. Say, I have a lot to say, but I want to keep that away. But usually no new mother wants to keep that away from anybody. You'll be on a mountaintop singing it, because you want everybody to know what it feels like, what it felt like to finally hold your baby, your first child, in your arms, okay? And it goes for every baby that you have. And saying that, you put your big girl panties on, okay? I hope so. I hope so, okay? You're 32, you've never had a job, okay? And saying you wrote a book and that's a job. Okay, well, you wrote a book, you wrote another book, but that's over, okay? You got to figure out what your job is going to be besides taking care of your baby, okay? And you're doing the damn thing, okay? That's cute. I'm not even going to say anything about that. You're doing the damn thing, okay? But you're like, oh, nobody sees that. Well, why do you need attention on that? You became a mother like a million other people in the world, okay? But to be a mommy, that's the hard work. That's where the hard work comes. Anybody could be a mother. And you're very lucky to, have a child. Children are always miracles. Always miracles. But to be an actual good mommy, that takes attention. And, every minute you're worried. You will be worried every minute that this child is alive. All mothers are like that. So maybe one of my sisters said to me, when they're small problems, when they're big problems. Okay, so right now you're worried about the washing of the clothes, changing the diapers, feeding. Okay, then they have all kinds of allergies and they can't feed well, and there might be issues with that. My son and daughter both couldn't take formula, so I had to get the specialized formula. There'll be issues with things like that, and it's a lot, but it's the best job. It's the best job that you can have, is being a mother and a mommy. And you're rocking it. Well, I wouldn't say you're rocking it, because it's only been a week, right? Or 2 weeks. Don't say you're rocking it. Let's see 6 months down the road, okay? My daughter came home from the hospital. Me and my ex-husband were staring at her to wake up. I thought something was wrong with her. I thought something like we couldn't see if she was breathing. She just was at peace for 1 month. And then the shit hit the fan, okay? But for 1 month, that girl didn't make a peep. She just slept for hours and hours. I wanted to wake her up because I wanted to make sure she was okay. But That was a month, and then we were off to the races.